What's good with y'all niggas though? Alright, today we're gonna be talking about a very popular research, a popular question, you know what I mean? And the question is how to get out of the friend zone, right? Now, before we go any further, right, if you enjoy the content, right, feel free to check out my playlists. So I got a playlist of alpha male knowledge, right? I got semen retention video playlist. I got sim stories and I got health related video playlist. Right. So after you finish watching this video, subscribe, comment on my shit, like my shit, and then check out the other playlists, right? Big. So now let's go into this topic. So I believe everyone knows what the friend zone is, right? We all been there. We all been there. Even all players have been in that boat in this shit before. So yeah. So now how to get out of it, right? I prefer to say I think when you ask yourself like that way, you're already fucked up. I mean, what's the point of getting out of something if you could have prevented it? You see, it's like say how to get out of jail. You find out you research how to get out of jail. You could have just prevented a way of preventing not going to jail. See, so removing all the problem in the first place, right? Right. So let's do how to prevent getting friend zoned. And number one is don't put yourself in a position to be friend zoned. Because I think y'all niggas don't understand how this shit works, right? Because when a chick friend zones you, she's asking for your consent, you know that, right? Like, you have the last say in everything. Like, if she says, hey, I don't like you, and says, I think we should be friends, it's you who has the option to either A, walk into that friend zone and complain for how long, who knows how long, or two, you say, nah, fuck that bitch, and you walk away. You see, because I think when it comes to friend zone, it all depends on your consent. Because you walk in, y'all niggas, I don't know why y'all niggas do this shit, but you walk into this shit. You walk into your shit, into this trap. And you end up complaining like, I'm friend zone for 8 years, like fucking 7 years, like how do you get out? Like, just walk away. Like, okay, now, here's how to make sure you never get friend zone right. Number one, don't give validation. When you first meet a chick and you're off the bat giving her your free validation, like what does that tell her? Hey, I am so low value that I want to give you compliments, I want to give you my non-sexual attention to make you like me more. So like because I don't know how if you like me, so I'm gonna make sure you like me more than you did last week. You see, that's like a low value mentality. Shit. Alright. Next one. You can show you that you got options, man. Women have what we would call a sheep mentality. And I know people in the comments will be like, ooh, Sean, yeah, you're Mrs. Narcissistic and all that bullshit, but it's true. I mean, like, if a chick doesn't like you, why do you think when people get in relationships, when you get in a relationship, chicks be throwing themselves at you left, right, and center? Because you're in a relationship, you have self, you have, you have you're pre-selected. You're in a relationship. A chick actually likes your ass to be in a relationship. I mean, a chick needs to like you, and the fact that she likes you to be in a relationship, other chicks be like, well, there's something I'm missing about this nigga. Let me find out. You see, that's one way. Yeah. Don't be needy. Like shit. Like the fuck. Be needy. And that involves giving out your free validation, texting her too much, calling her too much, talk to her too much. Alright. And now here's a caveat. There's something also called talking to her too little, I believe. You can talk to her too much, babe, she would think, oh, you're free all the time, you got no options, boom, friend zone, right? You took her too little, and she actually did like you, she'd be like, oh, I guess that's a rejection in their eyes, because you're like, yeah, you ain't putting in effort. You see, that's one way to look at it like that. Shit. You gotta be masculine. Be masculine. I mean, when you're masculine, you automatically put her in feminine, that's what she wants to be. That's what she wants to be in a feminine state, and you should be in your masculine state. When those two things are in order, the relationship just flows better. You know what I mean? And to make her in that feminine state, she needs to submit to you. And I made a video about how to make her submit a couple of days, like 2 days back, 2 days ago. I don't know. So check that video out. You should check that video out, right? And then let's say, okay, now that we've discussed how to prevent this shit from happening. Let's say like, alright, cool, we know how to prevent, but let's say I want this chick, but then I'm friend zone. What do we do? When you look at it like that, you're coming from a scarcity mindset, so I already know that shit is fucked up. So here's what I want you to do. You gotta stop talking to her, right? Stop talking to her. You'll stop talking to her. And then, after you start talking to her, that shit like that, that's when, until you start talking to her, like, you give her no validation or no sexual attention. You don't talk to her, you don't text her, you don't even fucking look at her. Like, I don't give a fuck if she greets your ass. She says hi, like, hi so and so. Keep a straight look. Just keep looking straight. Until now, you start talking to her until she greets your ass. And then when she greets you, I don't even think, fuck, you just cut her off. Yeah, let's just cut her off. Just cut the bitch off, cause let's be real. You're so, like, if you're friends or like you are so beta that she like puts you as a puppy dog or some shit. So there's no way you can change that shit. I'm not saying you can't get out of the friend zone. You can by doing the tips I just told you, but that takes time. It's hella difficult. You have to be on your shit. You have to be on point with everything. You gotta be masculine. You gotta be in your frame. You gotta text and live. Give it very, very little non-sexual attention. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Because hey, you have to be on perfect. You have to be like perfect and shit like that. But otherwise, yeah, after that, just cut it off, find another chick, and be good. But otherwise, that's the end of the video, guys. Like, comment below, subscribe, comment down below if you have any friend zone incidents that y'all niggas might know. Check out my playlist. I got hella content on this channel and shit like that. Holla back at your boy. And good luck. Be on your purpose. Shit.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose